2016 with your monthly reading for the month of January 2020, focusing on your career and work life. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that this beginning of the year will bring you success and happiness. So let's get started. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Two of Hearts. So it looks like towards the beginning of the month you might be getting engaged, or you might be getting into a relationship or something like that, or it can be you started a new job. So basically, if you haven't like fully agree on upon the offer or things like that, you might be actually will be solidify those contract or those relationship by the beginning of the month of January. So it's actually a good thing to have a new start in the beginning of the year for you, and it does looks like that. I believe that you have already signed a deal. You already know that prior to these readings. Basically, you might be having the schedule already, like when will you start the job, or when will you get the relocations or things like that. If you haven't if you are out of job, so this is basically the time for you to maybe start your own business or things like that. So it depends on your situations. So let's see the next card that you have representing the influence card or the bridge cards. Those in the middle of the month, you have the Nine of Spades. So for some of you, this can be a quite terrifying moment for you. Maybe because you will meet the first time your new boss, or this is the first time you will see what are their expectation and what are the things that you needed to do, or this type of things that you needed to collaborate with them, or what are the things that you needed to do as your new tasks or your new jobs in some way. So this is something that you needed to prove yourself actually. How do you can manage to to sustain with the new positions. So it's actually a good thing. You don't need to be afraid on that. You should not be afraid of the new responsibilities. This is the time for you to prove yourself as well at the same time. So I do not see it as a big deal. So just be mindful on that. I don't see it as something really hard to do. You just have to be get out of your head and then try to do your best. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Four of Spades. So this indicates that in the past you might be going for holiday, or you might be having some delays on starting this new job, or getting some delays of starting this new position or new projects or relocations type of things. So this is something related in the past. That could be a December, which everybody is on holiday. It's a holiday season. So that's something that you have been encountering possibly in the past. So that's what it is. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Six of Clubs. So the Six of Clubs here indicates that in the past you possibly have encountered with, or people are praising your work. You have done such a good job in the past. So this can be like the whole year of 2019. So this is something like the evaluations time for you to prove the performance reviews or things like that you may have to go through. So this is something that you might be seriously wants to have this review going on, and you want it to be going smoothly basically. So the next card that you are representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Ace of Diamond. So this is maybe related to this card, the Nine of Spades. So basically you needed to let go some of your fear of failure, when you have a lot of achievement, or when you have a lot of success along the way, the thing is that your ego will always put you down when you are unsure, or if you are taking the risk or things like that. Like your ego will always scare yourself out. You don't really want to take chances, you don't want to take a risk, maybe you will fail or things like that. That's the reason why your ego will tell you not to do it. And the thing is that you need to let go those things. You need to let go, all of your successes, or all of those achievements. Those achievements and those success will not define you. So that basically it is, because what is matter is actually your present and also the future of what will you achieve. So the past will remain always in the past. So those things should not prevent you to gain more success just because in the past you have gained success, and that's what it is. Like people are expecting you to do the best, but it's actually not. It is not true, basically. Yeah. So the next card you are presenting the future card. So at the end of the month, you have the 5 of Diamond. So these changes, or these I would say drastic changes, or something that you have initiated in the beginning of the month, this can be something that will impact your finances. Maybe you have to pay for a lot of things, for allocations, or maybe you have to rearrange your life that makes you in the situation or in the condition that might be unstable in your career or in your finances as well. So this can be applied like when you are moving somewhere that you don't know, and when you have to pay a lot of overhead costs. That can be something that you have. But I do not see as you being, not even be able to buy some basic needs. I do see that you still have been able to, pay some basic needs. So let me clarify the whole readings. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Hearts. So the messages here is so simple. Basically, you need to be content, and you need to be grateful on what you have, not be, like taking the, you're always not always comparing yourself toward other people and being unsatisfied with that. You just have to be grateful on whatever you have right now, and whatever you wanted to have in the future as well, that it has been that you have already completed, or you already accomplished that. So that's the main point here that you wanted to have, basically. So there is no challenges, like big challenges. Everything is just inside your head. So don't be consumed with those negative emotion or negative thinking. So try to be more objective and also more appropriate on your judgment. So this can be applied for yourself, or it can be also for other people. So I think that's basically overall readings here. There's nothing positive, there's nothing negative in this case, and I do see that you will be able to have a sense of new beginning, as well as some changes. Some people, they are just thinking of that, like they wanted to have some changes but never happened to them. But for you here, I do see that you are getting those done. You are getting those changes. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email here. And see you next month, which is February. Thank you.